What's going on, everyone? Alliance Work here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Now, a few weeks ago, we covered some of the hardest mounts to get in the game. In today's video, I want to flip the coin over and show you guys 10 mounts you can get with no effort whatsoever. For the sake of keeping this video fresh and keeping this video different from all of the others, we will not be including the Bronze Drake, the Black Drake, the Twilight Drake, the Zolomon Bear, all of those basic Betty mounts. Get them out of here. I want to cover some mounts that are actually different. Mounts that you can get. It might take a smidge bit of effort, but you can still get them nonetheless. And these mounts are in no particular order, as like I said, these are very easy to get. You can get all of these today, actually. And the first mount I want to cover is honestly the Aerial Unit R21. Mechagon is very much soloable now, and its hard mode is also just as soloable. The only issue is the one boss can kind of bug out, but I don't know if that's been fixed. But aside from that, this mount is all but guaranteed from King Mechagon. I think the real prize is that golden piggy pet he has. But I've heard people say this mount is 20% increasing per person in your group, but it only took me one try to get this soloing it, so I can't really say for sure. But yeah, just head to the Mechagon dungeon, do hard mode, which I do have a video for that coming up very, very soon, and you can walk away with this bad boy little to no effort. Now, you will probably need a small monochrome of gear, which at this point in the Dragonflight expansion is not hard to get. You literally get 460 from normals. But as long as you have at least a slight monochrome of gear, you can walk away with this now. And then coming in next, we have the Eboral Gulper mount, located from Ardenweald. To get this mount, you have to loot an unusually large mushroom. And then, using your TomTom add-on, type in these waypoints, and then that will take you to where you use the mushroom to spawn the Eboral Gulper. Like I said, I do have a lot of these videos already in the works of being made, but this mount is a guaranteed drop and is also part of the Treasures of Ardenweald, blah blah blah, but it is a very easy mount to get. And definitely one of the more unique models. Yes, it's another frog, but it's a mossy frog. And he still is very unique in my opinion. Coming in next, we have the Temperamental Skyclaw. This mount is slightly newer and comes from a NPC named Zonwagi in the Azure Span. Now, to get this mount, you have to bring 20 flash frozen meat, 20 Nolan's House Special, and 20 Tuskar Jerky to him. And the TomTom coordinates for where he is at is this right here. Feel free to just pause the video if you need to grab that real quick. But after you complete the quest and feed or give him the stuff, you will obtain your Temperamental Skyclaw mount. Now, I will give it credit, it is still relatively new because it's current day expansion, but it is a very, very easy mount to get. Next up on our list, we have the Corridor Creeper. To get this mount, all you have to do is to go into Torghast, clear the twisting halls all the way up to layer 8. Once you do layer 8, you will have this mount. The only thing that makes this slightly time consuming is the fact of the twisting halls, each one are 18 floors. So you're going to be in there for a little bit. But with current day gear, you can actually smoke Torghast relatively easy. I almost put the Tower Master achievement on this list just because of that. But the only reason I didn't is because you get this mount before you get Tower Master. Or you can get them both at the same time. Really depends on how you play. Next up, we have the Black Serpent of N'Zoth. This mount comes from the horrific visions of Orgrimmar and Stormwind. And to get this mount, you have to complete... Let me pull it up here for you all. Through the Depth of Visions, which involves completing all of these achievements. But the hardest part about getting this mount was 5 masking the horrific visions, which isn't even that difficult anymore. And is a very simple and easy mount to get. Like I said, I think the most time consuming part of it now would probably be just getting all of the research done. Or maxing out the cape. Probably the cape, honestly. But aside from that, like I said, this mount is still obtainable, still very easy to get. And then next up we have both of the Vanquisher Drakes from Glory of the Ice-Crowned Raider. The reason why I included these on here is because this is one of the only glories that you can legitimately solo in one trip, aside from Blood Queen Lonathel. Aside from that, every other achievement is completely doable in one trip. I have the Lich King's achievement, I have Death Speaker's achievement, both on this video, and the Lich King one on this video is even on Heroic. So you still get that invincible chance. Coming up next on our list, we have the Tazavash Gear Glider, which comes from the achievement Fake It Till You Make It, which we also have a video of that on this channel if you need it. The only thing that could be even remotely time consuming about this mount is the fact that the final boss can take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes to kill. And that's just because she has a damage reduction. But if you bring people with, then you will be completely fine. Coming up next, though, we have the Slime Serpent. This mount you get from the, I want to say it's the Plaguefall dungeon. Let me just double check real quick. Yeah, it's Plaguefall. All you have to do is kill Margrave Stradama in Plaguefall on Heroic or Mythic difficulty. The catch is you have to do it solo, which, like I said, not that difficult this day and age. She can be soloed very, very easily, even on Mythic. I'm making Mythic achievement guide videos for Shadowlands, so very easy to do. Coming up next, we have the Wild Seed Cradle. For this mount, and I also have a video for this one being worked on as well, all you have to do to get this is find Twinklestar's tools in Ardenweld and then return them to her, and she will give you a buff called Moonsight. Using Moonsight will reveal a treasure chest right next to her, and that treasure chest will have this mount in it. And then wrapping our video up, we have Magma Shell. This mount comes from the, I believe it was called the Empty Magma Shell item in, please give me a moment. Please bear with me. The Magma Shell in the Waking Shores, it spawns up here. All you have to do is buy the shell off the auction house. It doesn't really cost that much, or maybe you've already got one. And if you have the toy, everlasting horn of lava swimming, then you can do this completely on your own. You don't need no one's help. Otherwise, you will have to bring a healer with to keep you alive. But aside from that, mount's guaranteed, super easy to get. A lot of people have it, so not a lot of people will be up there. Also means that the shells won't be that expensive on the auction house. But there you go. 10 very, very... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm trying to wrap this video up too dang soon. And we forgot about the Shimmer Mist Runner. The Shimmer Mist Runner is a guaranteed mount from Shizgr in Ardenweld. All you have to do is navigate through the misty maze that normally has Mistcaller in the dungeon. Navigate through that in the overworld. Find Shizgr, kill Shizgr, and you will have this horse. Guaranteed. But now we have officially covered all of the mounts. And if you guys did enjoy this video, do make sure to subscribe. I hope this video does help you guys out. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day.